Right now into our WDSU first warning weather, and what a great Saturday it was for us out there. Started with some overcast skies, knew we'd break out the sun. Maybe the only downside was a bit of a breeze today. However, with a bit of a breeze, I did a bit of a run there on the North Shore out into the West Bank, but it was the north part of Algiers Point. Getting to the levee, making new friends, was seeing all the kites flying out there. Alan, his sons, Kirsten, Blake, and looks to be we had really a fun time with the two little cuties out there. That was wilder in June. Anyway, take a look at the top temps today. It was so much fun to be out there enjoying the day. I know you were too. 75 what we did here in New Orleans, 77 in Slidell, 72 in Galliano. We're still into the 60s of 58 in the Hammond. We still have those north winds at about 5 to 10 at the lakefront without anything in the way of those winds to slow them down. They're a little bit up, about 14 miles per hour. We jump right into the forecast. Nothing here. The next storm coming our way, it's just off the west coast right now. As that moves farther inland, it's going to create this storm system that has a dry line here, difference between more humid air and very dry air between the two. But it's more the cold front as it moves our way. A windy and warm day Monday before it's here overnight Monday to Tuesday. And that's our next likeliest chance of storms, some of which could be severe. It's a weather impact day. Start off Sunday a bit chilly, 43 to Bogalusa to the 46 Hammond Slidell. We'll go 53 here in New Orleans, Belle Chasse to Galliano. Now a few more clouds will start to roll through tomorrow. No chance of rain, just partly mostly cloudy and maybe with a few more clouds, still a little bit of a southeast breeze, 10 to 20. Might make that 72 feel a bit cooler compared to the bright sun we had today, even though it was a bit windy. So I'm just going to say with the clouds, not as much sun, a jacket if you're out for events for the New Orleans Air Show. Blue Angels, last chance to see them this weekend from 60s to 70s. Irish Italian Parade in Metairie, the same. Maybe just take a light jacket to be prepared. Now, it is going to be a little choppy. I'd say it's an exercise caution tomorrow with the winds that are around that criteria, but gale warnings coming into Monday. The winds really pick up. Look out for this. But here we go. Speaking of Monday, strong south winds, maybe a shower during the day, but storms arriving late. 80 degrees for a high temperature, upper 70s. Look at those winds, though. 20 to 30 higher gusts. Could be a wind advisory day. And here's the chance of storms more overnight, late night hours, Monday to early Tuesday. This forecast doesn't want to break a lot of storm activity out. However, the Storm Prediction Center says we don't think so, though. That's not the best forecast. Storms are more likely, so they put us under a risk of possible storms being severe, level 2. Out of 5 categories, that's a slight risk of severe storms, but note we're on that east edge, and the timing I just showed, which is more overnight, which would still allow those storms to maybe not be as strong as they could be. Any which way, we're going to have an impact day to keep an eye on it, but after it's through, it's still a warm day coming into Tuesday before the cooler air spills in by Wednesday into Thursday. But still, not cold. We're into the 70s. So the WDSU first warning weather 7-day forecast. 72 tomorrow with a few more clouds, a bit breezy. Then windy and warm on Monday. We'll watch for storm potential with a weather impact day late Monday night to Tuesday. And then a little bit cooler, but then a dry week for the rest of the week to next weekend.